My mom didn't like the idea of us living with a pedophile. So I'm making this video game by myself, and at first glance that sounds kind of crazy, but once you get to know me, it starts to make a little more sense. So my grandparents had 8 kids, and those kids had kids, which are my aunts and uncles. That meant when I was about 5 years old, there was damn near 20 of us running around in the same house. Now my grandmother was super religious, and some guy just got out of prison for child molestation. Now she believed everyone deserved a second chance and decided to let him stay with us. My mom wasn't having any of it, so she took me and my older sister and we moved out. That meant for a period of time, we had to live in a shelter. Now at this shelter, kids would donate toys. They would always be broken, action figures with 1 arm, maybe cars with 3 wheels. And to be honest, I loved it. I remember I had an action figure that had 1 arm, and I took a shoelace. I tied it around his arm and I said he had powers. To me, they were never really broken, they were just different. From there, I just started taking things apart. I would take apart cars, I would take apart radios, and I started building robots in my room. I would build every single day, and I was kind of like Nick Cannon from Drumline. I could make these crazy things, but I couldn't read music. Teachers at school would ask, how is it possible for you to make something like this at this age without ever learning it? And I would just say, I just kept building. And I feel like that traveled into my adulthood. The creativity, the willpower to learn, to understand and create. And I think because of that, I was never afraid of failure. I always felt like there was only one way to go up. And I always knew that if you just keep on building, you're gonna be able to do things that no one else can. So that's just one small story, amongst hundreds and hundreds more. If you wanna follow the journey and learn more about who I am, click the link in my bio, subscribe to the Patreon, follow the page, and watch your race become something legendary.